Welcome to Web Technology Lab Exercise 6. So in this experiment we have to create a web page in which it will show the digital clock. Then we have to create another web page in which the background color will change randomly, and in the next web page we have to change the font size when we hover the on the text, and in the next we have to uh, we have to create some objects, and then we have to print the data, and in the next we have to make some some design which on click it will start moves, and if we click stops then it should stop. So now let's see how to do this. So to make the digital clock like this, so what we have to do, so like first we have to create a script. So first we have to create a tag called script. Then we have to make a function display. So like this we can make a function. Then we have to create a object date. So where d equals to new dot, so here it will create a date object. So now here where hr, it will get the hour of the computer. So here we are getting some time. So from here it will get the time. So hr, so d dot get hours, it will get the hours. D dot get minutes, it will get the minutes, and d dot get second, it will get the seconds. So the document dot get element id time dot inner estimate, so it will print all these hour, minutes, seconds in the HTML page. So here we have written dot inner estimate, so it will print in the HTML page. And after each, so here we have given set interval, and we have called the function display, and after each 1 second it will execute the time. So if we go to the web page, we can see the time is changing after 1 second. So because we have given set interval here, that's why for each for 1 second it's changing the time. So now let's see the second web page. So in the second web page we have to create a dynamic background web page. So how to do? So in this web page we can see the colors are coming, but in random order they're coming. So now let's see how we can do this. So here we have given h1 tag dynamic background, and then we have created a tag script in which we have created a function set background. Then we have created a variable red where we have given math.floor, then here math.random. So it will randomly generate some colors. So here we have given some colors name like red, blue, green, yellow. So here, so to print the colors, so here we have given document.get elements by tag name body. So by this we can give the random color in the uh, background page, and here we have given set interval function which will after each 2 seconds the background color of the web page will get changed. So here we can see after every 2 seconds the background of the color is changing, and the color is in random order. So now let's see the another web page. So in this web page we have to change the font size of the text when we hover on the text. So here we have created a paragraph in which we have given a id para1. Then here we have given some on mouse over. Then we have called one function increase size. Then on mouse out, we have called one function decrease size. So now let's see how we can do this. So we have to create a function increase size. So in this what we have to do, we have to write document dot get element id para1. Then this is the id where here we have given dot style, and here what we are doing, we are increasing the size of the font. So dot style, then here we have given style css style uh, property font size 40 pixel. So suppose the normal text size is 20 pixel, and here we have given 40 pixel. So when we take a mouse on the text, then its size will get increased by 20 pixels. So here suppose we want to decrease the size when our mouse is not focusing on the text, then this function will get called. So here document dot get element id, then here we have called the paravan id, then dot style font size equals to 20 pixels. So the font size will get changed, the font will get decreased. So in this web page we can see whenever I hover on the text size is increasing, and whenever I'm not focusing on the text size is decreasing. So like this we have to make this web page. Then in the next web page we have to make a design on which it should move when we click the start button, and it should stop when we click the stop button. So like this we have to create. So whenever we click start button it should move, and whenever we click stop button it should stop. So now let's see how I've given this. So for this I have created a function in it, initialization. So I have given image object, then I have given the document dot get element id my image, then I have given some style positions like relative, and from 0 pixels it will start. Then I have created another function move right. So here what I am doing, I am increasing the margin, left margin by 10 pixels. That's why whenever I click start button, uh, every time 10 pixels is increasing. So here I have given set timeout function. What it will do, it will call the move right function, and after each 20 millisecond the 10 pixels will get incremented to the margin. So now to stop the moving image, what we have to do, first we have to call a function clear timeout, then we have to call animate in it, then we have to create then we have to start that image from the left margin. So that's why here I have given 0 pixels. Then this is the stop function. Now whenever a function get initialized, first we have to give onload init. So whenever our web page is opening, it should call init function. So here in image I have given id, then I have given the source of the image car.png, and then here I have given input type button, start and stop. So like this we can do this, we can make this project. So whenever click on the start button it starts moving, and whenever I click stop it stops moving. So in the next page what we have to use, we have to create objects, and then we have to print data. So now let's see how we can do this. So to do that we have to create an object. So here we have created object equals to, then here we have given some properties like property 1 my book, property 2 some name, then property 3 some year. Like this we have given. Now to access, to print these properties, what we have to do, we have to run a for loop. So which should be so where I equals to 0 and I should be smaller than object dot length. So here length is 2 0 1, so up to 2 it will go. So here it will print object of 0 dot property 1, like that it will print object of 1 dot property 1. So it will print everything. So now suppose we want to print book which was published after 1980, and so for that same thing we have to do, we have to run a for loop, and in if else condition we have to give some conditions to print that statement. So like that, if we do like that, then we will get the output like this. So this is what in sixth experiment we have to do. Thank you for watching this video.